to another episode of Alex's Tutorial. In this episode of Alex's Tutorial, I'm going to show you how to outline strokes in Adobe Illustrator. That is right, in this episode of Alex's Tutorial, I'm going to show you how to outline strokes in Adobe Illustrator, and I hope you find this tutorial helpful and useful. So, we're going to start off with a rectangular shape, and we're going to make a fill of a different color so it makes it easily distinguishable while showing you this tutorial. Here we have a purple fill, and we're going to make this stroke is yellow, gold. So we're going to make this stroke yellow, and this can be any strokes of any kinds, a stroke of a shape or a stroke from a pen tool. Here we have a yellow stroke with a purple fill on the inside, and how to outline a stroke in Adobe Illustrator is that you go to the top left corner where object is, and you go down to path and outline stroke. There it is. So once you outline stroke, if you want to have the stroke by itself, all you have to do is ungroup the object, and you can remove the fill. And typically I would not use a fill when outlining strokes, but this is just for a demonstration purpose. And the stroke is on its own vector object where you can always rearrange. That is right, rearrange and do whatever you want with it, with your heart's content. So let's go ahead and delete those two, and let's try on another example here. Let's say this also works with no fill. You don't even have to fill the shape. You can change the size of the stroke. Let's say you want to have a fixed stroke. All you do is do the same process, and there you go. You don't need to fill. And this is an ideal way to have a size that you like without resizing the stroke every time. There's an option in Adobe Illustrator that when you resize the shape with a stroke by itself, it would resize that stroke also. But if you don't want to resize the stroke while moving, if it doesn't resize the stroke the way you like it, you have the option to create the stroke in a path, and you can do whatever you want with it. So here you can want to resize the stroke, outline the stroke. You can also make another stroke by inverting the shape fill like I did there. So let's go ahead and try in another example. And another example is using the pen tool. Using the pen tool is another purpose of demonstrating how to outline a stroke. Make sure you do this with no fill, like I'm doing right here. Let's say that the stroke from the pen tool is like this. All you do is reverse the fill to the stroke line, and let's make sure we have this like a natural curve line, not some just computerized vector object. So once we do that, all you have to do is select the object, and you can always resize the way that you like. This reminds me of number 3, a sloppy number 3, and how to outline a stroke. All you do is increase the size to whatever you're liking, and once you increase the size, you go to object path, and outline stroke, and it's on its own vector object one. You can do whatever you want, so meaning that you can round off the ends of the outline stroke. So you can always resize it, but in this instance, resizing this would not matter since it's ugly. And yeah, so let's go ahead and make a logo out of this tutorial. This is a random logo that I have in mind. Let's go ahead and make this a stroke, and let's copy and paste or hold Alt to create multiple copies of this shape with no fill in a red stroke here. So once you do that already, you have this unique shape, unique logo that I have in mind. And like I said, I don't think anybody had a logo that looks like this, but it is what it is. You can resize the shape once you oops. How do I exit from here? Okay. So back where I was before, you can always resize the shape that you want to your liking. And remember, this is an outline stroke, and all you have to do is to make this an object shape to whatever you want. Go to Path. Make sure you select all. Go to Path and Outline Stroke. So yeah, so you can rearrange this. But if you don't want to rearrange this and you have like the way you see it, make sure you group it, or you can always use the shape builder tool and build out a shape as a one vector object group. So if you want to know how to use the shape builder tool, you can always check out my YouTube channel, and there's a different tutorial on how to use the shape builder tool, and it was one of my favorite tools that I like to use in Adobe Illustrator, since it's like that, since it's like building Lego blocks. So that's about it. I hope you find this tutorial useful. If you like this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below what you think about this tutorial. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to check out my other YouTube content on this channel. And thank you for watching Alex's tutorial, and I'll see you on next one.